talk about something many of us can't live without: coffee. Today, we're diving deep into that daily cup. We're going to find out if it's more than just a way to wake up and if it could actually be a secret weapon for weight loss. So, let's just cut to the chase. Think about that coffee you have every single day. Have you ever really stopped to think about it? Is it helping you get closer to your goals, or is it, maybe holding you back without you even realizing it? Well, it's not so black and white, no pun intended. The answer isn't a simple yes or no. The truth is all about the science, the timing, and maybe most importantly, how you're drinking your coffee. And that's exactly what we're going to break down. First things first, let's get a little nerdy and look at the science. To really get what coffee can do, we need to peek behind the curtain, past that amazing smell, and see what's actually going on inside your body with that first sip. Okay, so inside every single coffee bean, you've got this awesome power trio working together. First up, the famous one, caffeine. It literally blocks the brain chemical that makes you feel sleepy. Then there's chlorogenic acid, or CGA. It's a fantastic antioxidant that helps your body break down and burn fat. And rounding out the team is trigonelline, which helps keep your blood sugar in check so you don't get those wild energy swings. It's a real team effort in every cup. So all of that leads to this cool process called thermogenesis. Now, that sounds super scientific, right? But the idea is actually pretty simple. Caffeine basically nudges your muscles to produce a little extra heat. And to make heat, your body needs to burn energy. And that energy comes from calories. It's not like turning on a blast furnace or anything, but it is a nice, steady little boost to your metabolism. Okay, science lesson over. Now for the really fun part, how you can actually turn your coffee into your best workout buddy. This is where you can seriously start to see the benefits add up. So here's where it gets specific. The research points to a real sweet spot, about 3 milligrams of caffeine for every kilogram you weigh. If you can hit that dose about an hour before you exercise, you're setting yourself up to get the biggest fat-burning bang for your buck. So what does that look like in practice? It's a super simple 4-step playbook. Drink your caffeinated coffee, chill for about an hour to let it kick in, then start your workout. That's it. You've just told your body to get ready to tap into its fat stores for energy. It really is that straightforward. And why does this work so well? Well, it's because caffeine is just incredibly efficient. It gets into your bloodstream really fast and zips right across the blood-brain barrier. That's why you feel those effects, the quicker pulse, that feeling of being totally dialed in, so soon after drinking it. It's the perfect pre-workout hype man. All right, let's switch gears a little. Coffee isn't just about energy and burning fat. It also plays this really fascinating mind game with your hunger and those pesky cravings. So coffee is basically playing both offense and defense for you here. On one side, it can help lower your levels of ghrelin. That's the feed me now hormone that screams at your brain. On the other side, it can give you a little boost of serotonin, the feel-good hormone that helps you feel satisfied. So you get less hunger and more happiness. That's a pretty powerful combo for keeping your appetite in check. And get this. This is one of my favorite parts. The taste of black coffee itself does something pretty amazing. That bitter flavor isn't just for show. It can actually help dial down the sensitivity of the sweet receptors on your tongue. So learning to love the bitterness might just be the secret to kicking those sugar cravings. Okay, we've talked about all the good stuff, but honestly, it all comes with a huge asterisk. This next part is probably the most important of all. The golden rules to make sure your coffee habit is actually helping you, not hurting you. I mean, this quote from the source material just says it all, right? The biggest trap isn't the coffee, it's all the stuff we dump into it. That beautiful, low-calorie drink can turn into a liquid dessert in seconds, and that cancels out all the benefits we just talked about. Let's just put this into perspective. A plain black coffee, we're talking like 5 calories, practically nothing. Add a little splash of milk, you're still doing great, maybe 50 calories. But that fancy, sugary frappe with whipped cream? Whoa. You're suddenly looking at a 400-plus calorie bomb. It's basically a milkshake. The difference is just wild. And of course, you really can have too much of a good thing. The FDA has a pretty clear guideline here. Try to stay under 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. For most of us, that's about 4, maybe 5 normal-sized cups. Once you start pushing past 500 milligrams, you get into the risk zone for things like anxiety and terrible sleep, which definitely won't help your weight loss goals. So let's just boil it all down. The big takeaway here? Keep it simple. Stick with black coffee or just a little bit of milk. Time it right. Mornings and pre-workout are your best friends. And please avoid the sugar traps like syrups and flavored creamers. Don't drink it so late that it wrecks your sleep. Oh, and those trends like adding a big pat of butter to your coffee? Yeah, probably best to skip that if you're not looking to add hundreds of extra calories to your day. So there you have it, the science, the strategy, the golden rules. Coffee can absolutely be a game changer for weight management, but only if you use it the right way. The real power isn't just in the bean, it's in the choices you make every day. So the only real question left is, how are you going to make your next cup?